Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Sort of initiation setup, because then the Azir follows up, the Rumble Equalizer go down, Tom Kench can go in, so something like Darwin makes sense.
Yeah, and especially if you're considering the game of the buff pretty significantly, the true damage dot was increased by 50%. Same thing to Aji. It looks like Aji's backing off in time.
I mean, the big difference between the top lane is Azir is still only level 5 as the beautiful play by FlyQuest to get that kill. Super Mega Death Rocket, the Glacial Prison. Azir had no way of responding. Whipper trying to get away in the bot lane, does still have the flash, but just walks out of there.
Ooh, very, very punished. And now you've got a level 7 Gwippo, Urgot to the level 5 here for the Rumble.
Side off the pushing through mid, TP behind. Maple no flash, can of course try and dash his way around. Gwippo, fear beyond death. Maple's locked up, knocked back. The Emperor's divide, but you can't escape the chains. Gwippo on the ball.
All right, that is going to mean with the teleport up top side, signature Urgot. Okay, Spire not gonna roller coaster of nerfs has been that ability to split push.
Ginger, Boucher gonna get pulled back, locked up, and Betty's looking for the auto. Woody gets it in the end, TP behind. Counter TP coming in by Maple as they look to continue this fight. Weaver's wall away by
Good job here. Jinjia, no hesitation. They go immediately in on the Nautilus, burst them down so quickly. They also got the teleport out of Jensen and the ultimate out of Jensen, and they're going for Inspired now too.
Inspired still has the flash. Boucher's gonna hook across the wall here. Ginger going forward. There's the Dawning Shadows. Inspired starts to fall lower. Almost caught up in the Cataclysm. Boucher locked up. The Equalizer off to the side as Ginger takes the kill. And PSG get another one on the board. Fight around that Rift Hole.
Yeah, FlyQuest are just getting Jensen pushes down this outer tower and then gets a face full of Maple.
Jensen does get the turret. Seismic shove going wide as Maple continues to put the damage down. Slides in, Inspired locks him up. The Emperor's Divide goes down as Jensen falls low. 100 HP on him, but he's able to survive for now. Ginger coming in from the side as well. He's going to lock up Jensen. 1-for-1 so far as both mid laners fall. Betty and Ginger looking to put Busio in a body bag for the 3rd time this game. 6 feet under is where Busio resides. And even though Ginger misses the flag and the drag, he still sends Busio to the slag heap.
You also have Jinji and Betty coming down. It is going to be the 1-for-1, and then they actually chase down Aji though.
Aji's dead. There's no way he escapes this. His team's all on the top side. Good pickup by FlyQuest, realizing that PSG had invested their manpower on the top side, and they'll take him. Azure burning the flash as well. Perhaps a poor use of his some benefits of taking the early date. Grippo stepping in here. Abyssal Voyage forward by Woody, immediately locked up. He went way into the depths there, pulled back with the Fear Beyond Death. The Fear's going to land on Ginger, but the EQ combos to buffer out of it. Grippo down to half HP, Busio now stepping onto the front line as Betty.
Yeah, a little bit too much damage sustained there, and it's also going to be critical to watch. Masuji did a good job of actually stopping that.
Busio flashes, doesn't get over the wall.
Cut the tape!
Oh, it's the push there for a second, so was seen. Rift Herald used in the mid lane now by PSG. One of the benefits for FlyQuest taking that early dragon delays the fact that PSG could get towards the soul. Rift Herald charges forward. PSG are going to ride it. Where are we going? Straight down the mid lane once again. Going to spawn some extra mites. Yeah. Charge in and then back away.
Control both jungle sides, but they're going for it.
Woody stunned up, locked up again. Flame Chompers coming down. Will have the thick skin. Dawning Shadow for a shield as well as Woody continues to survive, but in the end, caught out by FlyQuest. They miss 5 players in the mid lane as the Equalizer comes down just to clear out the way. Masu falling low, knocked back on Ginger. Cataclysm in, but they can't get in close enough as the Fear Beyond Death finds another. FlyQuest find 2 incredible kills in the mid lane.
Yeah, that was huge for FlyQuest. There was 0 pressure at all.
Already down to half HP. Azure trying to step forward, no Equalizer for him. Maple and Betty, what can you do here? No Smite, of course, is Inspired. We'll just look for the Smite on the Baron. TP coming in as well. Last Embrace on the Baron will get 1 root, but the TP in into an immediate hook from Busio. Woody locked up once again, trying to survive, but he just can't get out of the 5 members of FlyQuest. And finally, they've arrived at the MSI stage. Azure has to flash away. The Super Mega Death Rocket from Masu will bury. It's in, starting to crack open PSG structures. To join his team if needed, can also separate PSG, but Busio is looking to get behind them, and here comes Jensen as well. The Equalizer down, already Ginger down to half HP. Woody's going to gobble him up with the Devour, spits him out, Cataclysm in as Betty starts to open up. Busio has to flash away, Jensen low, he flashes as well, but can't quite escape. 2 kills, already over to FlyQuest. The Dawning Shadow finds 1, but Masu begins to open up, he's looking for more. Maple trying to go in, has that flash and the Emperor's Divide. Can they find more? PSG see a window here, but the window's been shut in their face as the Super Mega Death Rocket just wide by Masu.
Yeah, in time. Betty's heading over.
Azure. PSG just backing up behind their tower here. Cataclysm in, trying to burn Grippo's flash. They get it. Glacial Prism from the backside only hits onto Woody, so now a couple of shots to take this down. Grippo locked up. Betty steps in, Maple going forward. Junja dived into the unraveled earth, eaten up with the Devour, but we don't have half HP, but he's going to get the Sterak's Gauge shield, and will be healthy enough to
right
get
here
out.
for FlyQuest. Masu's got his Lord Dom's 4 item power spike.
Cataclysm in onto Brippo, no flash on him. Remember, there's the equalizer on the backline as well as Woody is knocked up. Death charge on Betty. Brippo with the Sterak's healing up. Azure, though, with a good stopwatch. Inspired low, and now Busio has to try and get the hell out of there. But instead, he is sent to the depths of hell itself. Inspired and
so that his Jinx cannot hit. Aji had a really good Rumble ultimate. Really intelligent front to back kind of there. He's trying to stay fairly safe, and the rest of PSG here doing their work, poking and prodding.
And send that a little bit further back to keep the bound up on the minions. Inspired on the front line here. Busio looking low, but he hooks into a wall. The Weaver's wall on the back line. Junja going in onto Masu. That tower falling low, but Junja might be the first to fall as Masu starts to open up. Dawning Shadow across him. Junja stunned up. Junja able to dash across the wall. The zap just wide. The super mega death throw kid though from Masu. He's been like a sniper this game.
With the double anathema's chains.
Hooks onto Woody, not the target you want. Glacial Prison onto Maple. That's too big. Cooldowns used already. Cataclysm on the back line. There's Equalizer as well as Brippo falls down to half HP. We'll still have the Sterak's. Dawning Shadow coming out as Betty starts to open up. Maple on the back line as well. Flash Emperor's the wider possibility. Busio lands the hook, but Burrow's already down. Junja going forward. Busio will fall as well. And PSG's team fighting from the PCS to the MSI planes has beaten Masu, and he still hasn't burned the flash. Third of the game.
Yeah, really, again, though, guaranteed.
Oh, FlyQuest. Just trying to pull PSG into this. The Weavers will try and separate. Woody can go in with the Abyssal Dive. Junja on the other side of the wall. Baron already down to 2,000. And FlyQuest will sneak it under the very noses. Equalizer on the backline, not too good as the Cataclysm goes down as well. PSG trying to disengage the Devour on Junja will get him out. FlyQuest. They pulled off a heist. I thought 100 Thieves hadn't made it to MSI, but apparently they're here. Jazza still looking for more as Jensen steps in. The unraveled earth doesn't land with the seismic shove. FlyQuest, I think you should just disengage as if you can. Betty's going to keep stepping a little bit lackadaisically in the early portions of a fight. It becomes a lot trickier for them as Maple on the wrong side of the wall, knocked back with that Weaver's wall. Brippo stepping forward. The wave almost cleared out. Brippo falling low as the equalizer goes down. Just to force FlyQuest away. 45 seconds still on this Baron buff. Another wave coming in. Very bright in his mind. Dragon up damage. Woody stepping in. Busio locked up with the Cataclysm. He has to flash away. The Glacial Prism on Junja. No Devour used as of yet. As the Dragon now spawning. But Junja, the jungler for PSG, chunked out quite a lot. Jensen looking for the flank. There's the Weaver's wall. Which side will PSG end up on? The wrong side for them. Junja puts the flag down. Busio falls low. Junja dashes in. The Weaver's wall falls down. Inspired still looking for the play. It might just be a 50-50 between the two. Busio falls first. The Dragon falling low. Inspired lands a smite. But can FlyQuest get out? The answer seems to be no. TP into the mid lane by Woody. They're trying to do it. Yes. It's a best of 3, of course, so FlyQuest will have the chance to fight against us, but those 6 grubs are looking mighty good now. The dive in by Junja. Sterak's for Brippo. It's not enough to keep him alive. Betty going legendary. Inspired tries to cut the wave. The minions helping a little bit for PSG. Inspired, though, getting chased out by Betty. And the Nexus towers in the eyes of the PSG. The PCS will claim the first game at MSI.
Betty. Yeah, all right, can FlyQuest do something a little bit earlier here before PSG gets and since they had the recall from Jensen, Inspired.
Someone has invested. Oh, Jensen actually. Oh, he flashed earlier. Yeah, he flashed.
And he goes back to finish the job. you see what I did to the last point? Double melee front lines as well. We've seen especially Urgot be super successful into.
Oh, Jensen caught out. Does have the flash. Maple dashing in as well, and Woody's here to take the kill. Delivered to him on
super nice as well. You know, obviously, if you could get all 6, super nice. But even just getting the single avoid.
Arrow, we talked about it.
Oh.
Jensen must have not seen it coming out of the darkness. Hits him square in the middle of the head. Maple gets his first kill of the game.
Woody is the sniper this time around.
30 minutes in the game. It's time for Inspired to lane gank. Hiding in the bush. Can't find anyone. Junja here as well, though. Inspired. Not that tanky yet. Only has the Kindle Jet. And a cloth armor to his name. The Glacial Prism. Here's the arrow to follow. Tsunami out from Busio. The route into the Fate's Call. Will they re-engage? Woody here has the flash. Dashes back. Busio falling low. Has to burn a flash of his own. Maple looking for Jensen once again. Flash away by Maple across the seismic shove, but in the bot lane. Inspired. Found a re-engage and Betty falls. FlyQuest on the board as Woody tries to trade on the Busio and flashes away. The barrier not enough to keep him alive to kill off Masu. Jensen escaped as well.
Shiv combo, really good burst damage.
Back, waiting for your opportunity to strike Masu
in lane with those extra ganks.
Ginger looking for inspired here. Nice foul first. Woody stepping forward. Betty chunked out by the culling, and Masu so aggressive. Flash away by Betty. TP in this. Trying to out. Hits onto Masu. Ginger still looking for that engage. They just grasp across. A great Weaver's Wall from Jensen splits up PSG. And even though Azure pulls them out with the all-out, he's not able to escape. Comes in. Purge activated. Dragon secured. Ginger on his way. No Glacial Prism for him. It's actually just come back off cooldown. Behind Maple, who just slides away. Azure can use the Path Maker to try and escape. Does have the all-out as well, and will pull Inspired back. Ginger on that front line. There's the arrow hits Jensen. Do they go for more? Glacial Prism for the follow-up. Azure with the all-out going in. The Emperor's Survival lock up with Azure falling low. Masu joining the fray alongside Busio. But Woody and Betty are on the side of PSG, and it's a 5v5 in the top lane with no one falling.
Yeah, pretty like sneaky setup there for FlyQuest with Blippo going into the brush to get the extra vision and positioning and then calling everyone over. But a better response!
Can you stay?
A better response from PSG. And they're gonna—
Woody flashes for the slow. Needs an auto.
And it allows kind of this shift over. They finish off the mid turret. They get the secondary turret on bottom side. Nice investment.
Yeah, really was in the top
Blippo
lane.
does have teleports.
Dragon's already down to 1,000. Ginger doesn't smite it. Inspired takes it, steals it away at the size of a shove. Locks up Ginger, it's huge. TP behind as well as PSG looks to try and escape, but Maple's just going to walk into the waiting arms of Bwipo. Fear beyond death, the death finds him. Bwipo perfectly dodging the Emperor's Divide. Betty and Woody trying to get away, but Woody can't even get over the tower. Now the wolves descend, the chasing pack. Busio will fall, but so will Betty, so will Woody as FlyQuest get the steal and get the fight.
Oh man, I was like,
TP's behind. The Emperor's Divide, not a possibility. Ginger goes in. Ginger looking for the steal. It's down to 1,700. Ginger gets it, and Maple gets in. Masu locked up, flashes away, manages to dash away with the passcode. Maple has to flash the wall as well as Ginger's caught in the pit with Bwipo inspired and Jensen. Masu falls in, Charter Casaro goes between the goalposts. Bwipo with the Stevax. Maple locked up, knocked back with the sizing shove. FlyQuest are somehow finding their way out of this battle, and now they're managing to clean it up. Bwipo gets a double. The ace is going to go over to FlyQuest. Even though they lose the Baron, they win the fight.
Audrey is going to have nightmares of Bwipo. The extra kills come through off of Baron, setting themselves up to actually fight that dragon fight too.
Oh, Bwipo.
Setup's going to be really big though.
He yeets Maple back, but he's yeeted back himself. Will still have the Stevax there. Maple's going to have to try and get away. The tidal wave from across the wall. Bwipo stunned up. There's the Stevax shield. Jensen diving in with Weaver's Wall. Bwipo still on that front line. Fear beyond death will lock up Betty as well. And this is perfect for FlyQuest. Bwipo absolutely bodying fools as PSG are found wanting.
So
And he demolished PSG and just pushed through mid and looked for an inhibitor tower. They're not going to do that. They want the fight.
Yeah, they want the
want
fight.
the soul. There's the Nature's Grasp, blocked up with the Path Maker. Woody able to stay away from it. Tidal Wave in as well as Ginger's falling low, and the Fear Beyond Death will pull back one. Glacial Prism out in time to stop Bwipo from getting further into the fight. Ginger has to flash across the wall as PSG are retreating. Maple goes in, flash away by Jensen. Busio falls low, and so does Masu. Masu down, but Bwipo is still very healthy and very happy to be surrounded by PSG. He gobbles up two.
Never gonna doubt Bwipo, that's for sure. He sticks
onto the Baron. They'll spot it out with the Hawk Shot, inspired on that front line. Azure trying to dodge away. There's the Glacial Prism only onto Inspired. Twisted advances forward. There's the arrow as well. Masu cleanses away, and Maple dashes through the unraveled earth and is immediately locked up. And Bwipo will just run through PSG. What can you do in the face of a man this wide and this happy to put you in the meat grinder? FlyQuest surround Azure. Woody can only stand and watch. He's going to infinity and beyond, buried beneath the dirt by FlyQuest, and we are going to game 3.
Oh, what a series! FlyQuest will strike back in game number 2 to send us to the decisive game 3.
And we wondered after game 1 whether PSG's team fighting would just be too much for FlyQuest. But on the back of Bwipo, on the back of a man this wide, FlyQuest have answered that question.
Turns out shotgun knees pretty effective against just about everything.
Just love it. Just like,
yeah,
this is what we do. We slam the gods as often as we can.
Especially after coming off of a massive carry game. I'm like, there's no way he's not going to.
He is. And just steps in. Reaction by Busio inspired. Stops his speed. Busio hooks the wall. Still, Ginger's going to get across the wall. Double flash out from FlyQuest as well as they look for more, and Ginger falls for first blood. That's true. That is true.
And honestly, though, still getting the kill and getting the kill credit onto Masu here.
But Busio has no flash now. He's locked up, stunned up. and rooted by the PSG bot lane. Woody falling low, red buff on Masu. Masu still has the flash to get away. He can even keep trading on here. That's very good start again for the FlyQuest bot lane, 2-0 on Masu. Bwippo stepping across here.
Cancelled his.
Bwippo pops the ghost, and Woody comes in time to land the knockup. But look for the Q3 as well from the 3 Talons fight. Knocked back. Aja with the path maker. FlyQuest will take the first of between these two teams. 2 kills to 2.
Olaf absolutely murders Xin.
Maple,
there we go.
Inspired shield, there's the shockwave as well. Maple locked up for the moment. Ginger on his way. Can Maple survive? Mentioned in a flame, not enough to keep him alive as Inspired could be locked up here.
Going according to plan there for FlyQuest.
Yep.
As we're trying to kind of get is in the damage negation of the ultimate. But if you're playing against a bruiser like Olaf, before they can really crack this game.
They've also maneuvered their top and mid around the map. Hook gonna land here as Woody locked up for a second. Ginger dives onto Masu. TP in. There's the Magnet Storm. Counter TP as well by Maple behind Betty's already killed off Busio. Jensen trying to get away, but focus resolved from Maple will lock him up. Face call out as Woody escapes. Going back in. The Ragnarok from Bwippo, keeping him alive for the moment. Not knocked up. All out from Aja. As Betty continues to open up and can't quite find the damage. A good shockwave means that Aja will fall, and so far it's a 2-for-1 in favor of FlyQuest. PSG took the fight, but they lose 2. Couldn't quite
uses Cassante ultimate. Definitely a bit of a blunder there, and gets assassinated as well. And
spotted. Jensen already here has the shockwave. No flash for him as Maple puts down the focus resolve to try and keep Jensen away. Good shockwave. Right on the edge of it is Inspired. Now joins the fray. No flash, remember, but all he needs is to ping that flail down. Jensen takes the kill.
Yeah, rotation from FlyQuest. They get over and punish. Nice job there from Jensen once again. A patient shockwave from him. PSG will at least answer with the Rift Herald, of course, on your screen and pick that one up, but another one of the
into this jungle. Inspired and Bwippo here to help. Jensen as well. Maple trying to get away. Bwippo running forward with the ghost. Flash away by Maple. Depth charge going in the Magnet Storm, but still Maple unable to escape this. He's locked up. FlyQuest get the kill. The tower short to follow afterwards as Masu in the mid lane. Well, so all he can do is chip away at that tower. Jensen will take the turret in the bot lane, the first of the game. You would have wanted to wait that and give that to Ginger. Would have been a much more powerful on the Jinzhao.
Getting the mid lane and top lane counter push. Both top laners have been used in their endeavors, and so they split as they push mid lane minion wave first, then move into.
It's so risky though. Busio caught out, but that Olaf's going to chase into your backline. Busio falls low, flashes away. Bwippo could go in with the Ragnarok, and what are you doing? You're just surrounded by FlyQuest. The shockwave finds one as Maple falls. Azure tries to get the all-out out as Betty kills off Busio down towards the bottom side. Betty doing everything he can in this team fight to keep PSG in the game. Masu has to flash away, and now Bwippo is just sitting on Betty's face. Absolutely demolishes him, and FlyQuest win out the fight in the end. The Dragon low, Bwippo will take it. Jensen there to join up, and FlyQuest get the Drake. They get 3 kills. Yes.
Serix Gage, and now mid lane.
Spy look for Betty, no cleanse. Beautiful stuff from FlyQuest. They find their man and they send him packing into the dirt.
That's going to be Baron
Woody
for sure.
locked up as well, 6 feet under, joining his bot lane companion in the Baron in FlyQuest's eyes.
Jinjia, he's not even going to go over there for a Miracle Steal this time around. He has no flash, so Xin really has no way of getting inside. That Miracle is going to be really hard unless he like snuck all the way around.
Like him to beat. And with the Red Bull Baron power play, FlyQuest just starting to push in. They'll take the mid lane tier 2. They'll path up towards the top side where they already have a wave for FlyQuest. Inspired steps in. Ginger does have the Crescent Guard back up, hit with the Glacial Prison. Bwippo going in with the Ragnarok, and he's starting to roll through this team. Ginger has to flash away, Chain of Corruption. Only hits onto Azure. The face call brings Woody out. Shockwave lands on 2 though. Magnet Storm in by Woody, immediately better locked up as well by Busio. And this is a perfect fight for FlyQuest. In front of them are just pinatas to be slapped to the ground. 2 kills to FlyQuest. Oh, nah, doesn't see him in time.
Oh,
Bwippo lands the axe. And Ginger will fall here. The Dragon will be next on the menu for Bwippo and Inspired. You have to feel.
Demoralized though, PSG fans, this is not an elimination series. You still cannot run.
Willing to roll the dice. I'd probably play things a little bit more patiently. But as it's not an elimination game, Glacial Prison hitting onto Woody. There's the hook as well with the dredge line. Ragnarok onto the back line as immediately this Olaf begins to rip through them. Ginger able to survive though with the Crescent Guard. Busio is going to be the first to fall to the fight. Good shockwave though means that Ginger goes down. Betty cleanses away, but he's caught out, and Maple chased out by Inspired and Masu. Only Maple stands tall, and that won't be happening for much longer. Laid horizontal in a casket by FlyQuest as they clean up the fight.
Finish up mid lane here while the rest of the squad grab that Baron.
More credit to FlyQuest. We talked in Picks and Bans about how Ginger and them ahead, if they could get Ginger ahead and have that facilitator in the Karma behind, perhaps they could win this game. But look at those scorelines. Like 0-5-7. Comfortable enough to push up as a 3, knowing they're strong enough. They don't actually need the support of their mid laner to continue this advance. Inspire's matching Azure in the mid lane. It's Red Bull Baron power play already up to 2.5k-ish. Inspired now joins up with this team. The counter minion will chip away at this turret. FlyQuest can go back, and if they Baron buff the minions, they get quicker when they're near a turret, so you can like speed them up a little bit, but not as much as you used to be able to do as the Chain of Corruption goes down. Glacial Prism was invested as well, Junjo with the Crescent Guard, but really I think FlyQuest is just using these ultimates to get the chip damage on the tower, to get it low enough that they can step in with their health bars and with their wallets and take these inhibitors down. As you said earlier, Jensen took the mid lane inhib tower, so the mid lane inhib should be short to follow. Just you flash W Magnus Storm. Or maybe you don't. It looked like he might Ragnarok used. Woody trying to join Azure. Inspired that time here to allow that Olaf to rip through the turrets. He'll get another. Benny pathing down towards the bottom lane. Maple TP just walked his way back as Whippo takes the turret. Maple getting chased out. Good knockback by Azure. The Elder Drake has been started though, and that's really what I want to see. Knockback by Azure again, gets the shot down. The Elder Drake down to 5,000. Ginger with a Crescent Guard already used. Glacial Prism popped as well. The TP in, but Inspired smites the Elder as Woody dives in. There's one. The Shockwave lands on 2. Inspired doing everything he can alongside Nasu. Masu will fall. It's a 2v3. Inspired and Jensen trying to do it all here, but Inspired falls low. Jensen finds another. Both Ginger and Maple almost beneath the execute. Another for Jensen. He gets a triple. Can he make it 4? He will. And with that, he TPs into the base to close out the series.
The Quadra and the Nexus for Jensen back on the international stage, and he's gonna finish the job.
It's a classic play. TP Olaf into the mid lane, take the bot lane, inhibit tower, fight around the Elder, Drake TP back, and then get the Quadra kill with the Elder, take the Nexus, win the series, and go through to the upper bracket.
On the stage under lights that blind, Summoner's Rift, 2 shadows intertwined. Faker and Ryu, the dance began. Zed versus Zed, duel to span, with the swift death mark set in a night ablaze. Ryu fell to the ground, the crowd in a craze. A moment so fierce, it echoed through time. The king was crowned in his youthful prime. Oh, Faker, through the rift you reign, master of the game in every lane. With every spell you cast, legends are made, a god in the game, never to fade. Against Locke's tigers on a night so stark, Faker's Oriana controlled the dark. Shockwaves and blaze that turned the tide. His foes laid bare with nowhere to hide. A flash and a shot, the roar of the crowd. Faker stood tall, fierce and proud. In the heart of battle, his will imposed. The Nexus fell, the chapter closed. Oh, Faker, through the rift you reign, master of the game in every lane. With every spell you cast, legends are made, a god in the game, never to fade. Echoes of doubt, would he claim his place? With a sweep over Griffin, he silenced the space. A sear in his hands, a pharaoh's might, rising once more to an incredible height. With soldiers summoned, he shifted the sands, a kingdom defended by his commanding hands. Faker the Phoenix again took flight, proving to all